No way! You know what? Maybe. Oh man, this is making me actually want to play Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie. I've never really played Fortnite on stream, but this is actually gonna work on me, dude. I don't know. The Hatsune Miku, like, actually, like, fucked me up, and I really, really, really wanted to play. But this is fucking me up, man. Oh my god! Ooh. What can I say? What can I say?
Ooh. Let's go, Denise. That's how we do it. That's how it's done.
Oh my god, I'm laughing the same way. Why did he say it like that? Why did he say it like that, dude? Oh my god.
Ooh. Let's go, Denise. That's how we do it. That's how it's done.
Why did he say it like that, dude?
Ooh. Let's go, Denise. That's how we do it. That's how it's done. You did good, right? You were saying, "Oh my god," because you did so good, right?
Yeah, but like, why did he say it like that?
How did I say it?
Oh my god.
Ooh. Let's go, Denise. That's how we do it. That's how it's done.
Oh, dude, this is so happy, man. XCC sound.
Because I just do it on ranked. Like you just.
No, yeah.
You just 1v1 on ranked. Dude, you're
PB before.
Because I just do it on ranked. Like you just.
No, yeah.
You just 1v1 on ranked. Dude, you're pissing me off. What is wrong with you? Because I only play.
Watch out behind you, guys. Watch out behind you.
Oh! Oh my! Yo, is he good? He's still falling.
He's still going.
Holy!
Watch out behind you, guys. Watch out behind you.
Before he falls to the abyss. I'm so sorry. He just keep on falling. Oh my god! Oh my! Ross? What is Ross? A shop? Welcome to Ross! Yo! She needs to get paid more. She needs a raise. Welcome to
You know what I mean? Instead of this boring vanilla.
Vanilla?
Oh, the way he walks away. Oh. McFaffy, do prime.
No, Valley, no, you can get your cupcakes. No, Valley, no, Valley, come back. Valley, I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, no.
No. Valley, you can get 10 cupcakes if you want. You can get 20, 30
Cupcakes. You know what I mean?
Legs today. All right. Yo, put some more. Yo, I think you need to put some more weights to that. Yo. Yo, why is he moving like that, dude? Like, it's actually pissing me off. Why is he like, dude, slow it down. Why are you moving your back? Oh my god, I'm actually getting like rage baited. What is going on? Dude, just fucking move your legs. Oh my, why is he bouncing in this fucking drop the weights and focus on form. It'll help more than uncontrolled motion and high weights. Don't give up first. Aw, W guy. It's always the gym bros that are so nice. Jeez. Nah, how many watches are those? Okay. Okay. Dude, the speaker music too. Look at his smirk coming through.
The gift of the Holy Ghost.
Oh my.
I'm helping you.
I've been down in Jesus' name.
Oh!
I've been down in Jesus' name.
Father, are you okay?
I've been down in Jesus' name. There's no difference what the world say about me. I've been down in Jesus' name.
Great decision. And bro, I cry because you get you.
Dude, yeah, he held it together pretty well, dude. I'm like. Alright, you gotta scrape. You gotta do it slowly. And then flip. Mmm. Ooh. That is an immediate fire. That guy just lost his job.
Did this last night while everyone was asleep.
What is it?
It's a tunnel. Whoa, 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 come on man, get a grip, you're coming apart!
Where are you tunneling to? Next cell?
Oh shit.
It's right in the fairway where you needed to be, man. Nice work.
Damn, did you get turned on by that voice? Thank you.
A little bit.
That was sexy. I thought you had a sexy voice.
He's muscly too.
Muscly. Muscly and a sexy voice?
Muscly
Damn.
and sexy voice.
Calm down, bro. My wife's only 15 miles away.
It's right in the fairway where you needed to be, man. Nice work.
Damn, did you get turned on by that voice? Thank you.
A little bit.
That was sexy. I thought you had a sexy voice.
He's muscly too.
Muscly. Muscly and a sexy voice?
Nah, they're
Muscly
funny
and
as
sexy
fuck,
voice.
eh?
Calm down, bro. My wife's only 15 miles away.
I thought it was I know. Now it's my bed. I thought it was I.
Right.
I
Right.
thought it was I.
No, 100%. Agreed. Holy shit, he's going fast. Oh my fucking god. Oh, hell no.
Wait, Henry Avery.
Henry Avery's Jam a Man of Fortune,
No shot.
and none shall speak,
Jam a man of fortune.
and Jay must seek my fortune. Henry Avery's 1994.
Wait, no! Oh my god, no! Lighter! Lighter! Oh my god. Wait, no! Oh my god, no! Lighter! Lighter! Oh my god.
Dude, just go next. Oh my god.
La 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 la.
What is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? What is that? Is that to help you, like, when you're disabled and stuff, to help you come out of the toilet?
I've never heard of a deer calling competition. Leave it to our German friends to give it a go.
I don't think I've ever heard it. No.
Yo. Yo. Throat goat. Yo, Germans in the chat. Was. And he throat goats in the chat as well.
Oh no! Oh, Ken. Well, now that's one way to call your wife.
Oh my goodness.
Good God! My God, this is obscene. I've never heard.
Is this really for deer goats, or I don't understand?
I was 3 hours late.
Yo, Heaty's gonna bed, please, for the love of God. This was literally me when I stay up for Kenji and play games with him when I'm supposed to sleep. And bro, I was so fucking tired, dude.
Can I please speak to your manager, sir?
Like, actually, I was like that. No, I was. I was just really sleepy, okay? Oh my. So fucking tired, dude. I'm so tired, man. You almost fell asleep live, you almost didn't end. I was so tired, dude. When they said no, when Daft said like, oh no, we should play more. I was like, in my head, I didn't want to be the person who goes like, oh no, I gotta go sleep. You know what I mean? I didn't want to like end. I didn't want to be the one that ended the like thingy. So the player I think is a tier 1. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my, wait, listen to the way I said GG, Sue. Jeez. Can you be like powered down and shit? Like, I'm so fucking sleepy. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Dude!
Run.
Leon? What the fuck? How did he do that?
I'm saving that clip. I'm saving that clip.
Run.
How did he do that? Oh my god, that is literally Leon.
What? Your different paragraphs. Yes,
Oh.
Sarah?
Sarah, what's your question?
I can't hear you. I'm not unmuted. There you go. Okay.
You know what? This always like reminds me of like chocolate rain.
And we are live here tonight on Days on Day Games, January 30th, 2015. We're going to try playing a little bit of multiplayer, playing some TF2. What are we doing now? Why don't we show some servers? That's what we're going to do. Actually, I'm just going to go to the
Pause.
server browser 30th, 2015. See if I can get in some of my ad. We're going to try playing. Hold on, I have not muted my audio. Playing some TF2. A little bit of audio doing back here. Why don't we hold on? I got to mute that so I don't hear the stream. There we go. That actually on my
Dude! Oh! Him saying that's better while everything could never ever go wrong in history of linear time is happening without him noticing the best part of this entire thing. Deme fixing audio issues every day before going live. True.
Roadblock. Think I'm stupid? Come on. It's locked.
Open it. Let me steal this, please.
Give me the phone.
Open it. Open the door. Open the door.
Gracias.
Gracias. This is exactly how I feel like whenever I speak Filipino, dude.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Are you serious? You're videotaping me here in the elevator? Watch this. Now I'm videoing you.
You're not.
Oh, life could be a dream.
Wow.
Shaboom, if
Oh
I could take
my.
you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, tell me, darling, I'm the only one that you love.
Life could be a dream.
Would you wanna
Oh my.
Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above.
Also, drivers can move from point A to point B without having to drive all the way around the circle. Actually pretty efficient because it means less fighting for space.
Right.
You just point your vehicle toward where you want to go, yield to cars already in the midst of the
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on here?
magic, then Brexit on the other side. Many Americans may hate roundabouts, but they can actually cut serious crashes by 30%. Swindon says its roundabout has only seen one fatal crash in the past 5 years. Also, drivers can move from point.
You know why there's no crashes? You have to think so fucking hard. Like you just have to literally think so fucking hard.
Point A to point B without having to drive all the way around the circle.
There is no crash because who the fuck wants to speed through this? Nobody's gonna. Dude, people are gonna die.
Circle. Actually.
$50 worth of food and it's 69 and it's KADIN, motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh shit, my bad.
What is that? I can't even tell what the fuck that is. Is that a cat? A bunny? What is that? A chicken? I can't. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. What the fuck am I looking at? I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Like, dude.
这是他拍护照的时候的样子，这是他现在的样子。
他把我的手机翻译，他就说，It's your passport.
Well, when you come Kenya. Oh, why not?
我每次都说
I'm very fat. Listen, honey, I'm a feather. Yeah. Please. Hello. Oh, okay. Please show your new password.
Aww.
Здрасте. Иду.
Wait, is this his stream PO? Oh, this cannot be real. Oh my god!
Easy. Easy.
No way!
Не могу найти. Нашел.
Maybe when she was in uni? No, but that's actually me though.
I was about to make fun of you, but then you have a cat. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Why he kind of look like... Wait.
Don't. No, he does not. Don't do that.
Why he...
Don't.
Yo, why he kinda...
The fact that he's holding down his arm.
That's not.
Yo, why he kind of look like... I was about to make fun of you, but then you have a cat. Oh my goodness. Why?
No, I kind of see it.
Guys, don't fucking stay out. You fucking stayed out all night. You guys came home this morning around 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, and it's New Year's.
I don't give a fuck if it's New
New
Year's.
Year's, same me.
You're fucking driving home at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. You're up all night.
Dude, I
Probably
thought...
with no fucking sleep. You're drinking.
Dude, I didn't even see you since last year and you're already bitching at me?
What do you mean last year? I saw you fucking last night.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since last year.
That's a fucking stupid joke.
Oh,
Don't fucking do that shit, senior, since last year. I'll see you next year.
Actually rage
That
baited.
fucking guy at fucking 11:50. I'll see you next year. Oh, here he is. You guys were fucking up all night. You fucking come home at 11 o'clock in the morning, dude. And this fucking jerk goes, oh, I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah, we haven't seen you since last year.
You know what? You can take... That's a fucking stupid saying.
Yeah,
it's like telling me at 11:59.
Mike, are we wrong?
I'll see... No, but the fucking jerk-offs who play that fucking stupid game at 11:59. I'll see you next year. I'll see you next... Because it's fucking
Why,
stupid.
are you mad you have no fucking
You know what?
New
I
Year's
went to bed at
resolutions?
fucking 11 o'clock last night. I don't need to watch the
You still
fucking
haven't
stupid...
seen Schmidt
I'm not one of
since
those
last
fucking...
year.
You know what? Was Schmidley gonna fucking tell me he hasn't seen me last
Yeah,
night,
he
too?
hasn't.
Tell him if he fucking pulls that joke in front of me, he ain't allowed fucking in my house, okay? I don't give a fuck. Dude, fucking get off
Oh
me.
my god!
Fuck, guys, don't fucking...
This is how we felt when you made that "see you in a year" joke.
I know, Daddy's eat.
What the fuck? I swear to God, dude, I mean this with no disrespect, but this is exactly what I feel like PSP thinks is good content every single time. I go like, oh my god, dude, he would be like, oh my god, W, do you think this will be a good idea to first stream? And then like, I'm like, I mean, I guess it's something different, but like, are you sure you even want to do that? Okay. Wait. Wait. It is actually kind of cool. All that work for a 30-second bit.
It was supposed to be a bowling ball, custom bowling ball. So you're back. Oh, wait. Oh, good.
Wait, how did I pick that up like that?
Oh, that's me. I forgot. They ship the bowling balls with the basketballs so that it's lighter, the air. Yeah.
This would fuck me up so fucking bad. I would have like a fucking psychosis fucking episode or some bullshit. I'll be like, what? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. And then like I'm gonna like have a fucking like episode. I'm like, no. And then I'm gonna go to Twitter.
Wait, no. Okay, I don't get this. All right, so that was in there, and
Yeah.
this was in there with it?
Yes. That's
How?
I was never in the house
house, nigga, I was outside with him. Me going loading up my pistol when I slide with him. Riding in the sand, you pick a side and then you ride with him. I was never in the house, nigga, I was outside with him. Me going loading up my pistol when I slide with him.
Damn.
Imagine you're Gary.
Wait, Henry Avery's Jam a man of fortune, and Jay must seek my fortune. Henry Avery's
Jam a man of fortune, and Jay must seek my fortune. Henry Avery's 1994.
Imagine you're Gary.
Are you CT?
Did you turn on the fuse?
I don't know.
It's we planted. We planted.
Yeah, he planted there, but I can't get it.
Oh my!
I can't defuse it.
Well, we're T.
The T. That laugh is so good.
Oh, I forgot Captain's in this.
What game is this?
Oh.
What? What game is this? Finals. Never played it before.
Oh crap, bro. Reported.
Like what? Give me what was stolen.
My wallet.
What was in your wallet?
It was $50.
Okay.
I had to replace all my IDs. I had gift cards in there, my earpiece, and a calculator.
There was no earpiece in the mail.
Why would you open your mouth?
Love it. Judgment for the plaintiff for the amount of $500. That's what I think it's worth, madam. Goodbye. Like what?
Oh my god. Why would he say that? She added the earpiece knowing it wasn't in there, knowing he'd fess up like that. My god.
Give me what was stolen.
My wallet.
What was in your wallet?
It was $50.
Okay.
I had to replace all my IDs. I had gift cards in there, my earpiece,
Get baited.
and a calculator.
There was no earpiece in the mail.
I love it.
Is that a basketball? These are white kids from Indiana. See, that's out of pocket. It's white kids with a basketball in the flatlands. I go Indiana. I go French Lick. I go French Lick, Indiana, where Larry Bird was from. The hick from French Lick. Man, why am I listening to you, Rod? Where was it? In Australia, dude. We got zero. I've never even seen this. We got 0 points.
Gotta look at this classic. I need to see this classic.
Stop shooting me! You motherfucker! Motherfucker! Hello, Sift, how are you?
I'll go bait.
Oh, Dave. Oh, my bad. I'm different.
No, she was dead ass serious, by the way. This was not a joke. This was this very serious thing. Oh.
Oh, snap! Oh, so we got an AFK already. That's nice. Blue is AFK. That's good.
This guy.
Look at this.
What's up?
You're
I'm
in
so
the clear. Thank
excited.
you, Alchemist.
I'm like giggling. My feet are like wagging right now.
Alright, let's go A.
Clipped. Oh no, Eric, no, don't do it.
It's A. 1.5.
Oh no, Eric, don't clip that. Oh.
Ah, what? They're mid, and all mid.
Going back to B. Going back to B.
Some went down banana.
They're on site already.
Oh, they're on site. Okay, I'm rotating.
Almost lost.
Oh shit! Jumpman XO, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Dumpling Empire. Oh shit, I just saw one.
Dude,
Construction
why is
workout
it taking
purple.
for her so long to like see
Oh,
that
shit. I'm
everybody
scared.
can see it? Like, it's taking her so dreadfully long, dude. Dude, I swear to God, these motherfuckers are so bad even with cheats on. Like, she couldn't even aim for the life of her, even when she has... Dude, it pisses me off. If you're gonna have hacks, can you at least fucking play good? My God! Like... Oh my God!
Ah, fuck! Why did I reload? What the fuck? Oh my God, I'm stupid, dude.
Porn acting.
Jumpman, thank you
Porn had better acting than this shit, dude. It's so funny.
very much, though. Welcome to the Dumpling Empire. My name is Miss Q Gemini. Welcome.
Oh yeah, your name is
we're
that.
trying to not be a noob.
Oh my God! Oh! Oh my fucking God!
Yo, you guys, do you guys ever get that, that weird glitch in CSGO where it shows your rank, that it shows everyone's rank? Because my game...
Oh, guys, do you guys ever get that glitch? Oh, what a weird, such an odd glitch. Oh, it's such a weird glitch, dude. The glitch. Yes. It's so odd.
The other day.
Right.
I played the other day with Rock, and he got that, and now I have it.
Right,
I
right.
don't know why. It's weird.
Weird.
Banana.
Wait, what the fuck? Clara! Hold on. Clara, give me 1 second. Clara. Let me just message this girl. Give me 1 second. Why the fuck is this on my computer right now? Where is this? How do I close this? Yo, Rock, I need some help because I don't know what I'm looking at right now. What the fuck is that?
How did she not react? Dude, the fact that... Dude, I don't know. This, like, whole clip is, like, the funniest clip ever to me.
Hello? I need to text my friend Clara right
I know her heartbeat is going insanely fast.
now.
Hi,
She was
Helios.
at my house earlier today. What the actual fuck? Yo, Rock, do you remember when fucking Clara got the fucking vac ban? I'm gonna kill this girl.
Clara.
I'm literally gonna kill her. She promised me she didn't use it on my PC. I'm fucking done. She was here today and I was watching her. Why the fuck? Why the fuck? Okay. I need to abandon this match.
She's talking like her parents got her lying. I know. My God, this is so embarrassing.
Fuck this girl. Seriously. Abandon. Clara. Out of all people. I just realized that in my own fucking replay.
Oh my gosh. Clara, why did you install cheats in my PC that I was like literally touching a while ago? Oh my God, back in the day when you could buy cases, those cases, dude. Oh my God, if only I knew and bought like 100,000 or some bullshit.
Just quit. Fuck that girl. Hold on, guys. Clara. This is what happens when you let people use your PC.
To this day, I've never had this glitch. Weird. Same here.
Alright, that's nice to know.
Odd.
Fucking hell, dude. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna... Like, I'm actually just gonna uninstall this game because fuck that shit. I'm not getting a back ban because of this girl. That's actually retarded.
Right, that is
fucking serious,
completely...
Clara. I'm gonna get a back ban.
Right.
Stop shooting me! You motherfucker!
Config, load light, load config. She knows exactly that program. No idea what that is. It's original to come back once a few months and watch the cringe. No! Oh my God, why is that though? Why is that? Like, it's actually like, dude, I always watch this clip almost like every year. It's insane. It's such a class. What is this?
Wait, I think we're safe this way, right?
What game is this? I've never seen this game. I hate being chased, man.
Stop. Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, fuck this, dude. I would actually scream so fucking hard. Demi, what is this?
Right now when it's smoked is crazy. Yeah, that's mental, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking mental. Wow! Wow!
I've been having such crazy shader issues recently. Dude, Claire was in my PC last night. I don't know what's going on.
What the fuck was that? My screen just fucking burned.
Guys, I think Claire went to my PC. Man, I should have made that joke. Ooh, sleeve that. Ew, that's so disgusting. You can see how to fake an entire esports career without ever playing. Wait, what?
How far would you be willing to go in order to fake a life that isn't yours?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Is it bad? You saw this video? Is it good? Oh no.
In today's world, this is a question worth asking because let's face it, there's too many people out there renting a sports car for a day, pretending that it's theirs. And God, if I see another guru on a tropical island claiming that they made it because they did a few stock trades, then I might just burst a testicle. It takes common sense to understand that these people are using credit cards. This, of course, is all done in the hopes of trying to impress others. And while yes, it is pathetic, ridiculous even, it is done on a wide scale these days. I mean, this has—
Did you know? Every time I want to take a serious take in Twitter sometimes, and I don't know if I'm being like too nice or if people are gonna misinterpret my video or my tweet. I message Mugen beforehand. I'm like, hey man, what do you think of my tweet right now? And then Mugen is like, dude, TV cat tickets are 6 months in advance. Why? Because I'm very like aggressive with how I talk, and Twitter doesn't really like the way I talk. So I asked help to like explain my thoughts better, that people don't get offended. And then he was like, yeah, you're a bit too aggressive, but I understand where you're coming from.
It has gotten so big that there's an entire economy built around fake influencers. People who rent out mansions, sports cars, photographers, you name it, all in the hopes of appearing to be something that they are not. However, even though we've gotten to a point where this has gotten worryingly sophisticated, with an entire economy built around it, all of this still pales in comparison to the fake life that esports athlete Nafat Warasin has lived for the last few years. An absolute rising star in one of Southeast Asia's most popular games, she managed to get signed to one of the top esports organizations of the region, which eventually led her to the highest honor imaginable, representing her country of Thailand in the 2025 Southeast Asia Games. Now, yes, admittedly, throughout all this time, she definitely had some suspicious behavior. There were definitely some doubts in regards to her avoided nature. But her teammates attributed that to maybe her being awkward, to maybe being nervous. You see, no one on her top team throughout so many hours playing with her could have ever guessed that her entire esports career has been nothing but fake. And no one could have even begun to come to the conclusion that for all this time, she wasn't even the one playing.
No! No way!
Even worse here is that this only got exposed after she had gotten on the Thailand national team and during an extremely important game between Thailand and Vietnam, which would have led this team to the finals. Yes, she was actually caught red-handed live on stream during the semifinals of a competition that—
No way!
That is the equivalent of the Olympics of Southeast.
Guys, I don't understand how people are able to cheat like this, dude. Whenever I cheat in, like, let's say school or something, and I'm trying to, my heart is like pounding like crazy.
Like I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get caught. My everything is gonna be ruined. Like, dude, is there no shame? That's crazy, dude.
Asia. Guys, I can't even begin to explain to you the secondhand embarrassment. I mean, this was so humiliating. Not just for her, though, not just for her teammates, but for the entire country of Thailand.
Pause. How did her teammates not know about this? I'm sure they were able to like play together, no?
And if you thought this was bad, then wait till you hear who was the person that was playing remotely for her during her entire career. We only recently got confirmation in the beginning of 2026, and it's one hell of a way to start the year. Look, when I saw this, I thought it was so ridiculous, we had to talk about it. So you already know the drill. Without further ado, let's do this. All right, so to fully grasp what's going on, we have to go all the way back to the year 2011, when Tencent
Wow, dude, I was 11 years old. Shit.
would purchase Riot Games.
Demi, you right now. I have my bread, by the way. I'm eating bread. Like, literally just bread. Are you fucking serious, dude? I said friendly. Oh my god, wait, that's literally 1-to-1 with what I said. Wait, is this actually my code or somebody else's code? Because I literally said this 1-to-1 in my games. Bro. Dude, it's so annoying though. I literally say I'm friendly and then people always attack anyway. It's actually me. Dude, that's actually me right now. I am locked in for this video.
This move was unprecedented and cost around $350 million. They were willing to make this bet because they understood how big the mobile market was becoming. But more
Mobile market is humongous.
importantly, they were also understanding just how quickly the mobile market was becoming. Barely 2 years prior, Angry Birds had come out. And a year later, Candy Crush would come out, and these games would generate billions upon billions of dollars. Soon developers would stop looking at PC and console and just focus on mobile because it was a cash cow, an absolute money printing machine, and it changed gaming forever. By 2015, Tencent's leadership team truly wanted to work with Riot Games to make a mobile version of League of Legends. But no matter what Tencent did, no matter how many pitches they made, no matter how much revenue they started talking about, Riot Games' leadership wouldn't budge. They truly believed that the experience that PC offered could never be replicated.
Why are you guys fighting in chat? What's going on? Just ask AI about it. Oh my god, dude. Why not? Because asking AI is socially... No, it's not. AI can tell you if you sound rude or whatever. I'm not gonna ask AI how I'm supposed to tweet. That's so fucking ridiculous. Please have a mind of your own. Please have some social interaction with somebody else, bro.
But Tencent wasn't simply going to take no for an answer. In fact, even before asking Riot Games for their permission, they were already developing a MOBA for mobile behind the scenes and released it on that same year in November 2015, exclusively for China. And that game would be none other than Honor of Kings. 10 years later.
Oh my god! 18 billion? Wow, not really yappy. Thank you so much. 2 months. Wow. PUBG Mobile. Is that why PUBG never has any updates in the main game in PC anymore? It's all on mobile?
7.
Holy shit.
Kings is still the highest grossing mobile game of all time, beating Candy Crush, PUBG, Clash of Clans.
You know what's so funny? I've never heard of this game before.
You name it, making a whopping $18.6 billion. The game would prove to be so successful that
That looks literally just like League of Legends. Wait a minute. Is that not just League of Legends? Even like the thingy is the same.
Tencent would release a non-Chinese version for the rest of
You were sponsored to play by this game. Oh, I remember now. Yeah. It was just like mobile. It was literally League of Legends, but in mobile. My sister used to be so addicted to this. Yeah. Oh my god, you just reminded me about it.
the world. It would be called Arena of Valor, and it would be published by G Arena. Now, this game wouldn't really find a lot of success in the West, but would instead find its success in Southeast Asia. It is the biggest mobile game in Thailand, for example, and so it continued to garner an obscene...
You know why? It's because there's more poor technical people in this like area, so having your own space and being able to have your own PC is a privilege. So, of course, mobile gaming will be more popularized in SEA because, dude, not many people have the money just to have like a whole PC setup and shit.
Amount of money. Riot Games, on the other hand, would finally release a mobile version of League of Legends called League of Legends Wild Rift in 2020, 5 years after Honor of Kings had
Too late. The market is already gotten. You got too late. You entered the market too late, buddy.
released exclusively in China. In 5 years, they made $1 billion in
Okay, making $1 billion is... Oh.
gross revenue and aren't even in the top 50 highest grossing mobile games of all time. So if you ever needed proof that the people running Riot Games have maybe like barely 2 brain cells, this is it. And the reason why I told you all this is because this incident involves Arena of Valor. You see, esports tournaments in Southeast Asia always have a form of mobile games, whether it be PUBG or Arena of Valor. And they're
What is stopping League from just suing them?
taken very seriously. This is where the Southeast Asian Games come in. It's seen as this region's Olympics, and it happens once every 2 years. It features a wide array of different sports, and of course, one of these categories involves
Hoi! Philippines! Sorry.
esports, more specifically, Arena of Valor. Now look, as I mentioned in the intro already, when it comes to Arena of Valor, Tokyo Girl was a rising star. So much so that Talon Esports, a recognizable name
Oh my god! I know them.
in the Southeast Asian scene, decided to sign her on their team. And I mean, by this point, one could argue she made it, right? What better indicator of success do you need in esports than getting signed on to a team? But to Tokyo Girl, this was still the beginning of her journey because with that same team, she would go on to compete in the Thailand Women's National Qualifier for Arena of
Genuine question, but how come we need to separate women and men when it comes to video games?
Valor. And guess what? Her role here would be substitute. But she was so damn good that by the end, not only did they win the entire national
She was good.
qualifier, but she went from substitute to carry, one of the most important roles in the game. And yes, by the way, they won, which meant that they qualified to represent their
There's just more men than women? Oh, creating a good environment for women to start playing? No, that makes sense.
country of Thailand in the Southeast Asia Games. That's what the qualifier was for. Team Talon was going to have the incredible
Imagine being in part of esports and being called the carry. Oh my, that's literally me.
Asia Games. That's what the qualifier was for. Team Talon was going to have the incredible honor of representing their country. And Tokyo Girl was right there as the team's carry. Not only that though, she was seen as the rising star of the women's Arena Valor esports scene and was being given nicknames like Beautiful Girl or whatever because she was both beautiful and incredibly skilled at the game.
As she
I mean, by this
should.
point, we could say that she truly, really made it, right? But in reality, this is where things were about to get very real because she and her team had immense pressure on their shoulders.
Guys, today, by the way, I ate a 12-ounce steak ribeye. And it was fucking amazing, dude. I ate that shit like a rabid dog. I was like, because I was like so tired every day. And I'm like, why am I so tired? And then Nikita was like, you always get tired after your period ends. And I'm like, what? Not during the time? And he was like, no, after. Because your iron gets low. So you knew this about me and you're only telling me now? Like, apparently everybody just knows that except for me. Like, I didn't even notice that. Like, what?
You see,
Anyway, so that's why I bought steak today.
Thailand has the most gold, silver, and bronze medals in this competition's history. So they had high expectations to keep up the status quo.
Girl, how does he know about your period more than you? Brother, you're the one having them. I didn't know I get more tired after the fact. I thought it was during the fact. Like, how would I know that? I don't know. I never thought about it, I guess. I thought it was during.
I should point out that this ranking
You're such a man.
Why are you saying that like that's such a bad thing?
Isn't the most fair thing because not all the countries on this list were members on day one. In fact, Vietnam, for example, started off as South.
Are you even a woman? Guys, I'm just busy having them, okay? I'm busy having them. Okay, I can't think about it. Okay, I'm busy fucking bleeding, all right? Listen, you know what I mean? Guys. Sometimes, you know, it's hard to notice what the time frame is in life, all right? Like, you know,
Vietnam, but you get the point, okay? Thailand is well known to have the most medals in this competition's history. But that wasn't just it. The members of the Southeast Asian Games take turns hosting the games on their territory. And in 2025, the year her and her team were going to compete, Thailand was going to be the host. They were representing their own country on their own soil.
God, look at their buildings. Isn't it so cool? God, Thailand is so beautiful. I can like visit Thailand, you know? My brother is more womanly than you. Thanks, man. That's I think so much for the prime.
Couldn't have been higher. And so, on December 15th, it began. The Southeast Asian Games 33 Group Stage Women Arena of Valor Tournament. 4 countries participated. Vietnam, Thailand, Laos, and Timor-Leste. Based on the qualifiers, Thailand was on track to make it to the finals. All they had to do was win against Vietnam. This was their first game in this tournament. So Thailand's team's only goal here was to just defeat Vietnam so they can make it to the finals and guarantee second place. If they would win the next match, they would guarantee a gold medal. They were in a very good position here, and they were so close to getting a minimum of top 2. But of course, seeing that they're on their home soil and they're representing their country, they were going for the gold medal. However, with some of the complications that occurred, I'm sure that some of the team members would have just rather gotten a bronze medal, in fact, no medal, rather than have to go through the embarrassment of having Tokyo Girl on their team. Alright, so here's the deal. Tokyo Girl's suspicious behavior would begin even before the game started. You see, as part of the tournament, they're all given a game phone. They can't use their own phone to compete, obviously. When Tokyo Girl would receive her phone, she'd ask, "Can I take the phone with me so I can set it up with my own settings?" She was told, "Of course not, that's against the rules." But that would only be the beginning of her suspicious activity. She'd be acting weird even on the live stream, trying to hide her phone from the camera in front of her, making it seem like there's something on there that would get her in trouble somehow. And then eventually, live on stream, the Thai coach would catch something weird happening on her screen. And this is when the game would be paused. People initially were confused as to why the pause
God, you could see her breathing like faster.
Was happening. Some of her teammates had no idea what was going on, but the stream kept running, and she was being confronted by staff. They noticed that the movements she was making on her phone weren't matching the in-game movements. And
oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing.
what's worse is that the game would continue after this, and her performance would become severely worse. It seemed like after being caught, a switch had flipped. And as the second game was starting, her performance became...
Oh, she is so stressed. Oh my god. Imagine being Clara, but in front of every single person of your country. Oh my god.
Abysmal. Barely able to get a single kill. But at the time, fans weren't even concerned with any of this. They were concerned with the fact that she was acting weird after being caught, making a middle finger gesture to the camera. This is of course seen as very unprofessional and not fit for an athlete. But I guess this was just her way of coping with the idea that she was caught.
I thought that she was just trying to be cute. I didn't even think about the middle finger.
So as I mentioned, after she was caught, the games kept going on. Tokyo Girl's performance would be abysmal, some of the worst games she's ever played in her career. And Thailand would end up losing to Vietnam 0-3. It was a very embarrassing defeat, but what was more embarrassing are the extremely quick and ruthless consequences that came her way on the same day. Very shortly after Thailand's crushing defeat to Vietnam, the Thailand National Olympic Committee would post this letter on their socials, saying, "Decision on personal penalty for a Thai athlete of the Thailand Arena of Valor women's team.
Oh my god.
At the 33rd SEA Games Thailand 2025. To whom it may concern."
Guys, do you think that she like legitimately never even touched a game before? Because like, dude, I played that game before, and it's not that hard to be good, in my opinion. Like, it's really not that hard.
This is to inform you of the decision made during the Arena of Valor women's team match between Team Thailand and Team Vietnam in the winners final of the esports competition at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games on the...
To add, this is the first and last game she actually played ever. Oh my god.
December 15th, 2025. A Thai athlete, Warasin Nafat, committed an offense under item 943 of the Esports Technical Handbook by using unauthorized third-party software or hardware modification during game.
Wish. Now, any game can be fucking hard if you're competing with the best, if I'm being honest to God. But the problem is that the fact that she didn't even practice, like maybe like, I don't know, like she's in for the long haul, right? So why didn't she just like use the time as well to practice off, like, you know, and then use him to play for her, but then just, I don't know, practice off stream to like be better? Or did she thought that she can just get away with cheating for that long, no matter what?
Game 1 of the match. After further investigation, conclusive evidence was found, which led to the imposition of a personal
I think she got
penalty,
comfortable,
resulting
yeah.
in her expulsion from the entirety of the esports competition.
People that cheat like this aren't usually that smart. Yeah, you know what it is? People who cheat usually think that everybody else is beneath them sometimes. Like, you wouldn't ever know that I'm cheating because I've cheated for this long. You wouldn't know that I've been stealing for this long because, like, I haven't been caught for this long. And so they get, like, a sort of ego that they think that nobody will ever catch them. But my goodness gracious.
At the 33rd Southeast Asian Games, the decision is final. The above is for your information and understanding. Thank you and best.
In my opinion, cheating in games is like the lowest of the low. Like, imagine cheating in a video game. Like, how much of a loser do you have to be?
Regards,
How
signed,
weak is your ego?
the esports technical delegate of the 33rd Southeast Asian Games. So hey, that investigation didn't take long at all. And this letter would serve to be the beginning of a tsunami for Tokyo Girl's entire career. But before we get to that, let's take a step back. What the hell did they mean when they said using unauthorized third-party software or hardware modification? What exactly did she do? How could you even
I feel like she was in a Discord call and then screen sharing or some shit.
cheat in a MOBA game? Well, that wasn't clear. The Thailand National Olympic Committee didn't give any specifics, so you had many people theorize, and even news publications theorize, that what she was using was TeamViewer, a program that allows you to remotely control a user's device. But you see, anyone who's used TeamViewer before can attest to the fact that it's laggy as fuck. The latency would not allow you to compete in a high-level
there's
esports
just no
tournament,
way.
especially in a MOBA. It requires split-second decisions. Additionally, many people were wondering how we could even start talking about remote interference when this was a tournament. Aren't tournaments like this usually held on a local network? Well, it turned out that no, actually. Not in the case of the women's tournament. The women's tournament for Arena of Valor was on an online private server. So things were starting to get very interesting, to say the least, but no proper conclusions were reached just yet as to how she cheated. In the meantime, though, the tsunami on her career would continue, and Talon would very quickly release a statement saying she is out of our organization effective immediately. Additionally, she'll be repaying around 9 months of her training costs for the entire duration of when she was under our organization. Now, they didn't specify a number, but around 9 months of training expenses? Yeah, that's not a small amount of money, I'm sure.
9 months. Oh my god, I wish they would say the number because I'm so curious how much 9 months of training on a video game would be. Like, how expensive would that be?
As far as I'm aware, this also included prize.
That probably also includes like housing them. You know what I mean? Like they probably no. When you're like coaching somebody to be in like a tournament, they're in a house. They have to like, you know, be able to like their teammates and everything. You have to train with your teammates, housing, food, internet, etc., etc.
Money. And of course, seeing all this happen, G Arena wasted no time whatsoever and also put out a statement on their Facebook page. In it, they would of course express outrage and announce that they were banning Tokyo Girl from participating in anything related to Arena of Valor
Dude, imagine seeing her in real life. That's like infamous, you know what I mean? Like, things like this never really happen. Oh my god, dude.
Definitely, forever. But of course, this tsunami ending her career didn't just involve companies. It also involved her heartbroken teammates, like for example, Give Me a Kiss, the captain for the talent team, and by that same token, the captain for the Thailand national team. On December 15th, she'd post, "I was heartbroken when I found out, but I'll do my best." Her heartbreak is of course in reference to her teammate cheating, but her saying that she'll do her best was in reference to the game they've still yet to play in the lower bracket final. You see, shortly after the game with Vietnam, Tokyo Girl would get benched. The Thailand national team would then bring in the substitute to play against Laos because they had won against Timor-Leste and therefore qualified to play Thailand in the lower bracket final. The winner of the lower bracket final would face off against Vietnam in the real finals for the gold medal. Thailand would actually end up winning against Laos, qualifying them for the finals.
No way! W! They still win anyway. They didn't even need her. They didn't even need her.
Vietnam. This game against Laos would happen on the next day in the early morning of the 16th. However, barely a few hours later, Santi Lothong, who is the president of the Thai Esports Federation, would go live on his personal Facebook page. This is when he would confirm, while breaking down in tears, that the Thailand national team for Arena of Valor would be withdrawing from the competition entirely, even though they had made it to the finals against Vietnam. This meant that Laos would take their place, and this meant that Thailand was withdrawing with 0.
What? But like the cheater is gone. It's nobody's fault. It's a good decision, but it's just so sad for the teammates that tried so hard for 9 fucking months of training. Oh man.
Medals in the women's tournament for Arena of Valor. He'd then speak to a newspaper on that matter and say, "I, Santi Lothong, as president of the Thai Esports Federation and president of the Asian Esports Federation, hereby announce that Thailand will withdraw its Arena of Valor women's team from the 33rd SCA Games hosted by Thailand."
Oh, because of the previous games to be able to like, yeah, I know, that makes sense. Every win was like tainted beforehand. Yeah, I know, that makes sense.
We respect all regulations, we respect friendships, and we respect the spirit of sportsmanship. What happened went beyond our scope of responsibility, as this is a serious matter. As the host nation, we cannot allow the tournament to continue under such circumstances.
Yeah,
we understand that the Thai and Laotian teams still competed this morning. Thank you, Chairman Chan, for not filing a complaint against Thailand or withdrawing from the tournament this morning. That is the spirit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Thank you to the Laotian athletes for taking to the field and showing respect for Thailand. As the president of the association, I would like to send my encouragement to the remaining athletes who are still competing. I understand that you have all tried your best. Last night I spoke with Coach Poom. This is truly a very difficult situation, with Thailand being the host country and me as the president of the Asian Federation, who is absolutely responsible for overseeing this tournament. After that,
fuck.
I will speak individually with the athletes in my capacity as the esports manager of Thailand. So as you can see, this was a very big deal. It was very embarrassing, heartbreaking, and humiliating to anyone that had anything to do with Thailand. After the announcement of them officially withdrawing from the competition, Give Me a Kiss would post another Facebook post that was met with a ton of support, saying, "I'm speechless with sadness. We've all worked so hard for this, towards our shared dream and goal. Last night we continued practicing with the remaining lineup until very late. My heart is completely shattered. Finally, I want to apologize to everyone." You see, this wasn't just about the teammates
Philippines
of Tokyo Girl or the organizers. This stretched way beyond to any Thai athlete.
Yeah, no, it just makes Thailand look like shit as well, even if they didn't know, and you know what I mean? It's like, it's so sad, dude. I feel so bad. That is so sad.
Would post another everyone arena of just because of that incident and made it seem like they faked their win. All Thai athletes were beginning to suffer from this. So seeing that this incident had escaped containment like radiation had escaped Chernobyl, and the consequences were spreading shockwaves across the entirety of Thailand as a country and its integrity and its pride, what did Tokyo Girl have to say about it? Did she apologize?
I'm so sure this is what she did. I'm gonna guess. She just completely disappeared online. Didn't say anything, no apologies, no nothing. Disappeared. I feel like that's what happened.
When does the Outlast start?
Full ghost.
Did she make amends? Did she try to make it right? Nope.
The worst thing that she could do that I can imagine is her like starting an OnlyFans out of fucking nowhere after like she like got like fucking kicked out everywhere. Like there's just no way she did that.
Because why would she? Instead, she'd be hospitalized immediately after. And the only
I didn't even think that she'd go that low. god.
Public statement she'd make would be a reply to a Facebook post criticizing her. Here's what she'd have to say. Let me answer. If I had cheated, I would have won a long time ago. To be honest, how could I have cheated? I was playing by myself, but because of the stress and pressure of the game, I panicked. At that time, no one around me knew what was happening, so I was taken to the hospital. I've only just been able to use my phone and my hand is still plugged into an IV drip, so I'm completely unable to share or clarify anything about the fraud. You don't know what I've been through, and yet you're saying that? Anyone in that situation wouldn't know how to react either. As for
That's so disappointing, man. That is so disappointing.
For the middle finger incident, I was just joking with the person sitting next to me. When I turned around, the camera was pointed at someone else's face. I was just teasing my friends because I was so stressed at the time. I was so panicked that I fainted, which is why I had to be taken to
The audacity for her to like say this shit while her teammates and everybody around her is suffering and her country is suffering from that, like the pride of the country. Oh, fuck off.
Hospital. I mean, seriously, what an incredible 10 out of 10 statement. Truly redeemed herself with that one. I mean, who is this Cha-Cha Chilla trying to gain sympathy by telling us she's in the hospital? Look, under no circumstances should someone hurt themselves over anything. But come on, you fainted because you were stressed? Of course you would be, because you were caught. And no one's going to believe that whole middle finger story. You were looking directly at the camera. And as she was trying to defend herself in this stupidly made post, more details would emerge as to how she cheated. So each player was given a phone, right? And since this wasn't played on LAN, this was played on an online private server, each player was given an account to log in with. Tokyo Girl would then take these credentials and send them to someone else so that they can log in and play for her. She would then install Discord, okay?
No way! I was right!
Get into a call with the person playing for her. That person would then screen share their game. Tokyo Girl would watch the screen share and full screen it, and would then attempt to mimic their movements on her screen, faking the fact that she was the one who was playing. And get this wasn't just done for this tournament. This is what she's been doing for her entire career. Because after the first round, after she was caught and had to actually close Discord, her performance would become abysmal. So after her terrible reply, and after the reveal of what she had done to cheat, Tokyo Girl would delete her Instagram page, her Facebook page, and her TikTok, essentially wiping all
Nothing happened.
traces of herself online. As people were still mind blown by how she was able to fake her entire career through using Discord, the Vietnamese newspaper VN Express would interview some players in the Arena of Valor community, including the team captain Give Me a Kiss, to try and understand Tokyo Girl's insane story a bit better. The article would say, Tokyo Girl had long been a prominent name in Thailand's Arena of Valor community. Team captain Jomkon Pumsino, known as Give Me a Kiss, said she was widely regarded as one of the country's strongest female marksmen and jungle players. Her live streams and TikTok videos regularly showcased high-level gameplay, leading to her inclusion in the national squad without a formal tryout.
Oh.
Head coach Jakopon Pom and several teammates said Tokyo Girl appeared to be the strongest player on the roster during preseason practice matches. However, they noted that she rarely attended in-person training sessions and mostly played with the team online. Surprise, surprise, right? Tokyo Girl's reputation was further reinforced by Chicken V, a well-known Thai Arena of Valor streamer who had previously helped introduce her to a wider audience. I played solo matches against her and lost badly, Chicken V said. But in hindsight, there were warning signs. She always had someone beside her when playing online. When I asked her to play in person, she often made excuses. Looking back at her old videos, none showed her hands or the screen, only her forehead.
Volvo, thank you so tier 1. Well, you know, this is something that, oh man, dude. You know what this will cause in the online mobile streaming thingy? Like, requirement, we need to see your hand playing the game and we need to see the screen, okay? Requirement, we need to see your hand.
So you see, there were signs, but these people chose to give her the benefit of the doubt. And yet she completely used their trust and threw it in the garbage. However, one question remained. Who the hell was behind her gameplay?
Yeah,
was this
who did it?
insane
Who did it?
player
Who was
that allowed
playing?
her to fake her entire career? Well, and you won't believe this,
No.
but it just so happened that Tokyo Girl's boyfriend had been an ex-esports player for Arena of Valor. I know, absolutely crazy. No one would have guessed.
Wait, guys, so the best jungler in the game for the girls' competition was a man? Oh.
Guessed that. So people theorized that it was him. However, no one had any concrete
Man, get it done. Oh man, the insults are gonna eat this shit up. No.
proof, and no one had come out to reveal this. That would be, of course, until a couple weeks would pass by after the incident, because on January 2nd,
Something that takes a man to be the best girl. Oh! Yo, Rin's learning a tier 1.
the remote player would finally confess. To almost nobody's surprise, on January 2nd, Cheerio would come out and confess that he was the player playing remotely for Tokyo Girl. He confessed this by posting a statement on his personal
Okay, dude, his profile picture is so cute, though.
TikTok account. An account that still, even after posting the confession, has a donation link
Okay.
in the bio. I mean, how shameless can you really be? The statement would of course be in Thai and would comprise of 2 pages. Here's what it had to say. Hello, I'm Cheerio, and I want to clarify the issues that occurred during the SEA Games 33 and other tournaments where there were suspicions of substitutions in many matches. I acknowledge that this is true as reported by the press. I've had time to reflect. I regret what I have done and I want to offer my sincere apologies to society. Okay, this is a bit roughly translated, but you'll get the point, I'm sure. I take responsibility for what happened and accept all criticism and consequences without any justification. I apologize to those affected by my selfish actions. I apologize to all Thai people for bringing shame to the country. This incident is an important lesson in my life. I will use it to reflect on myself, improve, and make amends.
Why
I
did
promise-
the fucking guy that cheated for her had a better stance than the girl that cheated? Are we serious? Like, are we dead ass?
that I will not let anyone else be harmed or let the country lose its reputation because of my actions again. Finally, I would like to apologize to everyone once again. I apologize to Mr. Santi Lotong, president of the Thai Esport Association. I apologize to the Talon women's team. I apologize to the other women's teams that lost their chance. I apologize to everyone involved in all the
Like, he's
tournaments I
actually
participated
apologizing.
in, and I apologize to everyone who was disappointed with the results. I decided to speak out late because the public outcry was so strong and so rapid that I wasn't prepared and didn't know how to respond. I apologize
Oh my god, his response is actually well done. Dude, he did more than the fucking girl.
to everyone. I'm currently in a place where I'm not ready to live stream. When I get home, I will live stream to apologize and again explain what everyone wants to know. So look, already way better than the statements that Tokyo Girl made, but still, a lot of questions remain unanswered. And I guess when he eventually live streams, maybe we'll get to know. And according to this article by the Vietnamese publication known as Bao Moi, Cheerio is highly regarded in the Thai esports scene, specifically for Arena of Valor. He's seen as a very skilled player. Interestingly enough, someone of his skill and playstyle stood more to lose than Tokyo Girl by doing this. So that's one of the questions that's unanswered. Why did he do this? Purely because he was her boyfriend, or was there something else at play? Either way, in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't matter, because the Thai Esports Association immediately would announce that they're taking action not just against Tokyo Girl, but now
here it
against
is, here it
Cheerio
is.
after he admitted being the remote player. This is where Santi Latong would confirm
This is, the girl should have just screen shared his apology. Oh my god, that would have been such a funny joke if they did that though.
that he'll be pursuing legal action against both individuals to the fullest extent, saying that Cheerio's admission will expedite the investigation process by allowing communication companies to check the IP addresses of the offenders for evidence, with authorities affirming that legal proceedings will continue until fully resolved. And by the way, just as an update, Yes, they've confirmed that the IP address was different. So it doesn't take a genius to understand that this couple will be facing a lot of headaches in 2026, and the year has barely just started. But speaking of headaches, the ones who actually have to suffer through them for a long time now will be anyone, more specifically any woman looking to compete for Thailand. Or you know what? In esports in general. This is well explained by Frozen Kiss, one of the biggest Thai female content creators who also used to be an esports athlete. She'd make this post on Facebook saying, "I'm speechless with disappointment. Why would someone cheat to make the national team? Even in smaller tournaments, it's unacceptable. Other women's teams that are serious, dedicated to training and competing have been developing for so long. This Southeast Asia Games was watched by many, and there was a growing desire to see a proper women's tournament established, and then it all fell apart. The problem of substitutions never goes away no matter how many years pass. Honestly, I'm so ashamed that a player we used to compete with is accused of cheating at a national level. How will people view Thai female players now? Why would someone dare to ruin our country's reputation and the dedication of others? It feels so unfair. I feel so sorry for the other teams that worked so hard but lost like this. It's such a waste of opportunity." So as I mentioned before, this wasn't just about this team in particular, or Toka Girl in particular. This was about all Thai athletes. And I mean, think of how demotivating
This set us back so fucking hard as women, dude.
it is to be a team that had lost to Talon in the national qualifiers. Like, you lost out on the opportunity of representing your country because someone on the enemy team had their boyfriend playing for them. That's
Very downloaded tournament watched by 50 people. Dude, this has 30k likes.
crazy. It's so unfortunate. And based on Frozen Kiss's post, she said the problem of substitutions never goes away no matter how many years pass. This means that this isn't the first time that a female athlete faked her entire career in esports.
Wait, what?
It's just that no one managed to fake it until they had reached the national team. It's only normal to be furious if you're Thai, and I mean, it's only normal to be furious if you're a woman in general, honestly. I hope that the country's reputation can recover, and I hope that better measures are taken to make sure that everyone's playing fair in the future. This was an absolutely crazy incident, and I hope that this is the last time we hear of it. And for you watching, yes, you take this as a lesson. You can fake being something that you're not. Hell, you can probably do it for a long time, but eventually it'll catch up to you one way or another.
True.
The best you can do for yourself is to live a life full of authenticity while also making sure that you have no regrets. Don't take out a $50,000 loan to show off to people that don't matter on Instagram. And definitely don't somehow convince your boyfriend to play for you on a pro level. I mean, what the fuck?
I like how you could legitimately tell if I'm not playing CS because, like, you know, my movements are so, like, you know, like this. If every time that we joke, me and PSP jokes that, like, "Oh my god, guys, it's me playing," and it was actually PSP playing, you could legitimately see immediately that it's not me because he's able to be hop.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to use the code Mujan on Gamersubs for 10% off.
No! Use both our codes.
You can do this on any of their tubs.
True. Jesus Christ. She didn't even apologize to her teammates. I feel bad for the other girls. Yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely mental. There was an Overwatch streamer that did this at me so that he would get more money streaming. Wow. That is mental. She used her stand to play for her. Dude. That's mental, dude. I don't even know what to say. That's just so sad. This story honestly reminds me of once of the prominent Geo Dash player, Space UK, who cheated his way to the top. He made 2 best players of the year, cheated every single BT level he beat, 2 years of cheating without getting caught. Oh, man. Here's the thing, in my opinion. If you ever think about cheating, I'm going to be so honest with you. It is never worth it. You will be caught eventually, and you're just going to be shamed. You are absolutely... It's embarrassing. It's sad. Just get better. Take the time to get better, dude. It will feel more self-fulfilling as well.